There's a little bit. I'm fine. There's one art. Thank you. The chest is stuck. Good. I can't. Don't touch me right now. Like, not right now. But I'm just.
I thought you were serious.
No. Just in general, that just happened. You just like, okay, dude, like, I just need to do this.
Hailey Bieber's marriage blows up after a messy altercation at this year's Coachella that left her vowing never to attend another Coachella event in her life. Guys, the Bieber family drama seems to be in high gear as more shocking details of their doomed marriage keep popping up amidst a rumor that news blogs and influencers are getting paid to spread negative information about them. So is someone out there paying the media to say Justin and Hailey's marriage is falling apart, or is their marriage truly done? Join me today as we dive into the latest episode of the Justin and Hailey drama.
Who came to me was very fearful of naming the executives that are involved. Similarly, trying to control every piece of Justin Bieber's life, allegedly. But I can tell you that from what I am understanding, if you are not praying for Justin Bieber, you should be. I personally have serious fears for both Justin and Hailey. We have seen how the story goes. They need to leave Los Angeles. They need to leave California.
So Coachella has to be one of the biggest and most anticipated events of the year, each and every year. The festival is packed with all the big names when it comes to celebrities, and two people who seemingly never miss a festival are Justin and Hailey. These two always turn up and put on a show. However, even though they did turn up, it seems they put on the wrong type of show. You see, amidst constant rumors of their looming divorce, fans weren't too pleased by what was happening between the couple. Videos of Hailey chauffeuring Justin, who was seated at the back and seemed very disinterested, started going viral online. And this got people talking.
Justin Bieber and Hailey are both headed to Coachella, as you see him driving him and his friends around today. I'm not gonna lie, but these photos are so funny. Like, they are just straight up like driving in the road with this vehicle, and Hailey is chauffeuring them around. Like, I'm just wondering what she's thinking about everything that is going on with his socials. Like, if she's like rooting him on and everything that he's posting. I mean, she's gotta be if she's like down to like drive him and his friends around. And I'm sure he's like recording every little second of this to later post on Instagram. But there is just something about this that is totally sending me.
Now, it didn't take long for people to start going wild. A lot of people seemed to be extremely pissed off by what they had seen. Many felt Justin was being disrespectful and that Hailey should get a divorce. Guys were going nuts over this thing. Just take a look at this comment from an outraged fan. Justin, my dear, please don't embarrass your wife. I know the silliness bullying is getting to you, but your wife doesn't deserve this. Please do better. I love you, but you know people are watching everything and trying to pick you two apart, so please take care of her and don't let that toxic ex make you feel less than you have a better woman on hand. No shade to Selena. But if it wasn't for the pity party fans are throwing every now and then, she wouldn't be where she is now as much as. People were outraged seeing Hailey drive Justin. Even more fans were confused as to why it was such a big deal. So you have seen many times when Justin's cheering for Hailey, but the second Hailey did it once, it's called him not loving her, leave her alone. You guys stop this hate, it's insane. They are just enjoying their life. Their baby is like 7 months old by now. Hey may have someone that takes care of the baby anyway. Is their business. How is it downgrade to live life with your partner just cause she drives them around just cause they have the money to enjoy life? Make it make sense. What is problematic is that everything they do, no matter how insignificant, e.g. Hailey driving Justin and his friends around, is always weaponized against them and used to fuel this bandwagon of hate propagating all of social media. There is no winning for them. Haters always going to hate. It's a sad truth that I'm hoping they get accustomed to living with, and don't get me wrong, it shouldn't be this way. This is utterly despicable how social media has been weaponized to take them down. Now a significant amount of people felt like the people talking about it being a huge deal that Hailey was driving Justin were just hating. It didn't make sense why it was such a big deal. Then I started doing some digging, and as it turns out, it seems there is someone out there paying media companies and influencers to spread hate about Justin and Hailey, and this all was revealed by Francesca Fargo, who recently took to her socials to reveal that she was getting offered money to post content hating on Hailey.
Calling themselves Hailey Bieber because they suck their man or whatever their man, and that's how they got him or whatever.
Song or who created it or someone else that wants to like push a narrative, who knows, is paying creators to do that trend of making fun of Hailey. And I think that is so mean. I just think that like if it's a trend that's taking off on its own, whatever. But the fact that they're paying creators to do the trend, they offered me a decent amount of money to do it.
As soon as Francesca posted that video, she got flooded with comments from people agreeing with her. So she posted a follow-up snap saying, "I was just thinking about the Hailey stuff and how hard she has it." And I was like, honestly, these online trolls whose sole purpose in life is to bring a newly postpartum mom down and make her life more difficult than it already is. Like, you have to be so heartless and have such a miserable life to attack a new mother. I feel so bad for Hailey, but I also feel bad for the haters, mine included, because they are miserable now. No sooner had Francesca's video started doing the rounds than Candace Owens dropped a separate video detailing how some Hollywood insiders were systematically trying to bring down Justin's marriage.
They are telling you that there's something wrong with this marriage, and obviously they are being paid a hefty sum, or they have a very powerful person that is insisting upon this. And by the way, we just picked those quotes from Daily Mail. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's everywhere, and the headlines are just getting to a point where it's almost comical. I mean, there's a picture of them walking together at Disneyland, and he's not smiling because nobody just walks like this and smiles as they walk down the street, and they're like, look at how miserable he is in this marriage. Look at how unhappy Justin Bieber is, right? And I am told that the purpose of that is that they believe that the first thing they need to do is break apart his support system, and this is a common method when you're engaging in a black propaganda campaign. Go after the family. My family dealt with this last year, so I'm very familiar.
Now here's where the drama reality starts to become messy. Allegedly, the PR company behind all these attacks against Justin and Hailey is one company allegedly run by publicist Stephanie Jones. It's rumored that Stephanie had a huge part to play in the whole Justin Baldon and Blake drama. But the shocking part in this story is who Stephanie's client really is. Guys, get this. Allegedly one of Stephanie's clients is none other than Scooter Braun, the guy who discovered Justin Bieber all those years ago. But Justin had a very huge and public falling out with Scooter, you see. Back in January, Justin Bieber has unfollowed Scooter Braun on Instagram. This was a major move, considering the two have been tied together since 2008, when Scooter discovered a young Justin on YouTube and helped launch him into superstardom for years. Braun was more than just a manager. He was a mentor, a business partner, and a big part of Bieber's inner circle. But things had been very rocky behind the scenes for a long time in 2023. Billboard reported that Justin was actively looking at how he might extract himself from his management deal, although he was still locked into a multi-year contract which had been amended in 2020. Sources close to the situation said Bieber was focused on figuring out his next move, unfollowing Scooter on IG, which might have been the clearest sign yet that Justin is done playing nice with Scooter.
It is the reason that he has had the strength to walk away, and it is they essentially think that Justin Bieber is not allowed to walk away from Hollywood in the same way that Kanye was not allowed to walk away from Hollywood. And you do not understand what pressure these people go under when they try to expose these things. It is very sinister.
Now on seeing Candace's video, YouTuber Milane King basically confirmed everything Candace said by tweeting after hearing about publicist Stephanie Jones' alleged coordinated attack against Justin Bieber and Hailey from music executives. I started doing some digging, and guess what? Scooter Braun is a client of Jones Works, aka Stephanie Jones. We now have a direct link that gives merit to those claims. Stephanie Jones is at the heart of the Blake Lively versus Justin Baldoni case and has been accused of starting the entire war we see playing out right now. Justin unfollowed and blocked Scooter in January. The music industry is evil and preyed on him as a child. Scooter and Diddy were the two music execs he was under during his early years as an artist. Justin gave his life to Christ and once out of Hollywood, but the music industry refused to let him go, and now his family is under non-stop attacks. Now this news went viral, sending shockwaves all across the internet. Just take a look at these people's reactions. The way my jaw dropped when Stephanie Jones' name was name-dropped. I can't believe it. I remember Paris Jackson stating years ago that she was scared for Justin Bieber because she was noticing patterns that seemed similar to what her dad, Michael Jackson, was going through every time, and noticing every time Selena Gomez is about to release music, a movie, or whatever, Hailey and Justin are massively attacked. Whatever is about Hailey being a mean girl or trying to show I'm glad to hear this, I feel bad for Hailey, who just had a baby, always being attacked over some girl he dated years ago. It's like, leave them alone already.
It needs to get out. And Justin, if you are watching, I am begging you and Hailey to get up and to move your family somewhere outside of California and Los Angeles, which they completely control. The talent is you, Justin Bieber. The fans are all of the millions of people who have their hearts won by you and your talent around the world. And if you are wanting to, as you have demonstrated, lean into this next phase of your life where it is about family and it's about Christ, then know that there is absolutely nothing that can stop you. Just speak. Literally, I am begging you. Forget the contracts, violate them all. We're coming to the courtroom with you. Just speak. You have the strength to.
Now, this whole drama after a constant wave of news stories have been coming out about Justin and Hailey, one of the most recent being about how Justin has become more manic of late. Allegedly, the story is, according to the Daily Mail, insiders are claiming that Hailey Bieber is begging for Justin to be saved, reportedly reaching out to friends, family, and their church circle for prayers. The same source describes Justin as being in a spiral, reportedly not sleeping, barely eating, and sending frantic, incoherent texts late at night. This behavior has apparently left those closest to him deeply alarmed, while there have been multiple videos surfacing recently showing Justin smoking and acting erratically. What's more concerning is a pattern, especially if this behavior is escalating and affecting his health, safety, and relationships. The comparison to other former child stars like Britney Spears and Amanda Bynes is especially heavy, as both have had highly publicized battles with mental health under the pressure of fame. What's important here is compassion if Justin is reportedly struggling behind the scenes now despite all the mounting speculation and viral headlines. Hailey Bieber's rep shut it all down in a firm statement. The rep denied that Hailey is worried about Justin or that she's confided in others or asked for help regarding his behavior. Now, this hasn't stopped fans and observers from expressing concern. What's really keeping the conversation going are Justin's recent public appearances and social media activity, which have definitely raised eyebrows. We're talking paparazzi photos of him out and about in what many are calling bizarre outfits or sometimes shirtless cryptic Instagram posts, including memes that fans are interpreting as hints of possible tension in his marriage and unsettling videos and selfies where he looks either zoned out or unusually intense for someone who's been pretty private the past few years, especially given reports of him dealing with social anxiety. The sudden shift into high visibility and erratic public behavior has definitely set off alarm bells for some, and this makes sense if you take into account what Candace Owens said while the sudden news about the switch up from Justin anyway. Let me know your thoughts in the comment below, and don't forget to check out our other videos to ensure you are all up to date with all the latest celebrity tea. Till next time, bye.